What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Sonic Adventure. Last time we beat the Ice Cap Zone, which was a pretty cool one. I like it anyway. And now we're going to get some story. And pretty quick here, one of the single greatest moments in all of gaming. But we'll get to that.
What's up, Knuckles? Something bugging you? No time for games, Sonic. Give me the emeralds you have, right now! What? Let's just see you take them. Huh.
Alright, here we go. The voice acting. Single greatest moment in the entire game.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That alone means you should buy the game.
Oh no. The Chaos Emeralds.
You know, this whole time while he's flying up there, you probably could have grabbed him, but...
Like taking candy from a baby.
Also, uh-oh, Sonic? Don't you mean, oh no? Oh well.
That's a Chaos Emerald.
That's right, fool! You made it all too easy! You practically gave them to me!
Oh no.
Hold it right there, creep! You can't get away with this! Knuckles, don't tell me Eggman tricked you again! Me? What about you? Way to go, Knucklehead!
Oh, got him.
Now I have 4 lovely emeralds! Chaos!
Unfortunately, right after the amazing Knuckles fight, we get the most obnoxious boss fight in the game.
These are for you, my friend!
It's not hard, it's just long and tedious.
Oh, he transformed again!
Man, no one ever cuts us any slack.
To be fair, you did have plenty of time to grab those emeralds, but, you know. Okay, Chaos 4. I hate this one. It just takes so long. You basically have to wait for him to peek his head out of the water like that. And look at how much health he has. I think maybe if they'd like cut his health in half, it would have been better. Because you figure Chaos 0 takes like 20 seconds to beat. This is where, if you're doing a time attack of Boss Rush, this is where 90% of your time is going to be. And like the thing is, it's not even hard. I mean, he has very few actual attacks. You can get hurt by the water, but only if you sit there and just let yourself sink. So... Okay, almost there. I mean, that's really the only attack that has any chance of hitting you. And even then, like... Come on. Come on. There we go.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
This actually still looks pretty decent, the graphics here. I mean, it's all pre-rendered, obviously, so you'll see the drastic decrease in texture quality when you see the actual model. But that looks pretty good. And I mean, it's a cool design. For sure.
Behold my floating masterpiece, the egg carrier!
Now, I really don't want to see any floating masterpiece that Eggman created. You know what I mean?
Of chaos!
Yeah.
Until we meet again, my friends!
Hey, we can't let him get away! Let's get to my workshop and we'll take the tornado!
Yeah! You guys go. I have some unfinished business to take care of. No problem, Knuckles. We'll take care of everything here.
Come on! Let's get going!
Tails, why is your voice so terrible? Anyways, it is kind of cool the way they do the story. And that, so now we can obviously pick Knuckles, which we'll be doing eventually. But it's cool the way that
Sonic!
he goes, oh, unfinished business. And then when you play as him, you actually get to see what that was. So the way they did the story is actually kind of neat. Gotta say, Tails was able to construct all that. He's pretty smart. And pretty handy. Too bad he didn't build any anti-aircraft guns or anything.
Let's go!
Let's shall. Alright. So the Sky Chase minigames are kind of... Whoa, my controller feels weird for some reason. Okay. This is going to be bad, I can already tell. They're pretty interesting. It's just a little bit of gameplay variety, which is kind of nice. The way that you beat this... Actually, technically, I think you can beat this one just by leaving the controller and not touching it, because they're that easy, but... pretty sure I saw a speedrunner do that. Anyways, the way that you hit things is you hold down the fire button to lock on and then release to shoot missiles. It's not the most comfortable, and that machine gun ends up being almost useless. And I'm having a real hard time locking on. This is going to be a really poor showing. Oh well. This is all on rails, of course, but yeah, it's kind of neat, like I said. The only, I guess, unfortunate part is that you have to replay it as Tails, and it's not any different, which is, whatever. The emblems on this one are based around, well, one is just beat it, but then you have to get over a certain score, which, with the way this is going, I'm sure I'm not going to. But, hey. We're not going all 130 emeralds, so... And technically you can't get the, you can't get both emeralds in one go anyway. You would have to play it a second time regardless. There we go.
We did it!
Way to go, Tails!
That can't be good. Victory! Doesn't really look like victory. That's not terrible, but it should be up in the high 80s, honestly. At least it wasn't at like 60%, I guess.
Tails? Tails!
Now what's funny is,
You're not who I'm looking for.
okay. What's funny is that
I wonder if he's
is
okay.
actually consistent with Sonic lore, I guess, that he falls from, 5,000 feet and doesn't die. Because if you think about it, no Sonic games have fall damage. Alright, so one thing I always liked was the way that as you go through the game, the backgrounds change as, like, goes from day to night and such. Back in the day, that was something pretty cool, and although it doesn't look great now... Oh, look, it's this guy again. Is that the same girl? Well, we'll worry about that in a bit. But yeah, anyways, it was really cool to me that they had sort of... It's not actually a dynamic weather system. Oh, she's still here. Those crazy Union people. Now that's where we're going next, but to actually progress, I think we have to go back to the casino area. Yeah. Oh no, girl with the pink hair. Alright, let's go back. If you're ever stuck, you can always talk to the little floating orbs.
Sonic, wait up!
I knew it.
Long time no see!
Amy.
What's wrong with you anyway? Listen, this birdie seems to be in trouble, so you need to be his bodyguard for a while.
You must be kidding.
If you don't, we're just gonna tag along anyway.
Alright. We're getting reasonably close to my favorite level, which should be fun.
Look! Eggman's robot's on the loose!
No problem. He's just a chunk of cheesy hardware.
Whoa!
Oh, now what? Huh?
Look here! It says, shoot couples get in freeze! Let's go!
Amy! Wait! Oh, man. That girl is such a pain.
Meanwhile, I assume that robot is just standing there watching. Alright, this is a pretty fun one. The trick if you're speedrunning is to do... well, first of all, you want to jump into one of these as quickly as possible. And then there's some really cool skips you can do on this part, but I don't know them, unfortunately. It's fine. You can get some pretty good speed here. As is the case with most of the Sonic levels, actually. And to make those tight turns, you're going to want to take your finger off the accelerator. Not annoying at all. Not even a little bit. Now when the other carts come out, you have to hit them from the front, and you have to be going at top speed. Or at least fast speed, otherwise you'll take damage from him. So like, say you're going full speed and one happens to kind of hit you on the side, you'll lose all your rings, which is not so good. Woohoo indeed. And like the way that goes around and shows you sort of a preview of the rest of the level, it's just a nice touch. Alrighty. So there's a shortcut you can do here if you hold down the jump button when you hit these springs after you do the homing attack. Unfortunately, you can't really see, so you gotta turn the camera to free camera. And the barrels explode, so you kinda gotta watch out for that. Now you'll see the speed runs take a lot of use of that free camera. Which, if I remember correctly, was not in the Dreamcast version. You only had the regular camera. I forget what the time trial is for this one. I think it's like 3:30 or something like that, so it's a pretty easy one. I mean, even if 3 minutes, I wasn't going through that fast, and I easily made it. And now we just get killed by explosives.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
Oh, shoot! I've lost Amy. I bet that robot hauled butt after her. I'd better catch her before it does.
Yeah, you almost make it look like you should have just taken care of the robot. But oh well. Alright, here we go. Oh, I guess we know where to go then. Time for my personal favorite level. I think a lot of people would probably agree. How are you doing? I gave you a dad last episode, so I don't know what you're so mad about. Here. You can have this. Oh. There. You're welcome. Alright, Speed Highway. This is one that has a lot of amazing skips in the speedrun, which I won't be doing. There's one where you jump off the building there, skip like the entire early portion, which is pretty neat. You have to be quite precise though. Ooh, that part is always really precarious. You really can get up some speed on this one. Although, with the controls, it can be a little bit tricky to not fly off the edge. Wow, that was really slow. Okay. So yeah, if you do the spin dash jump off the building, you actually get all the way here, which is pretty cool. Sorry, here, I believe. Gotta say, they really struck gold with that homing attack, didn't they? It's just always satisfying to chain enemies like that. And this is just another part that, although it's basically just an on-rails kind of scripted section without any real difficulty or anything, it's just cool. Just adds to the variety. Alright, another little shortcut you can do here with the spin dash jump. Let's try it again. There we go. And then here again. Doesn't save you that much time, but, you know. That was kind of slow. I think the time trial is 2:30 on this one, so that could have been a lot better. But yeah, I like that level.
Yeah, not bad.
Okay. Now I think we gotta go back to... Oh. Gotta go back this way, we're still looking for Amy. Oh, here it is. Uh-oh. This guy's got some splaining to do. Sort of a meditation upon modern society.
Amy?
And the values
man.
that we have.
Where could
But anyways.
you be?
Ah! Sonic! Help!
I'll cut him off at the Mystic Ruins.
Apparently that leads to the Mystic Ruins.
Let me go, you hunk of junk! I mean it!
Hey there, Bolt Brain. You better give Amy to me or I'll squash ya. Hey, what's happening here?
It's back. The floating masterpiece is back.
Stop!
Sonic, help me!
Shoot! I've lost her again!
Actually, now we're going towards another one of my favorite levels. Really, all the Sonic levels are fun. I mean, really, all the levels are pretty fun. But the Sonic ones in particular. This is better than Sonic Adventure 2, where not all the levels are fun, unfortunately, in my opinion. Hi there. I wonder who made it with the giant Eggman logo on the side. This is where Angel Island lands. There's the Master Emerald. You can see it is missing a chunk, which is why it's still down here instead of floating around. But we'll learn all about that in Knuckles' story. Got a new upgrade to grab.
This is the ancient light. Try the light speed dash toward the enemy. With this, you can now do the light speed attack.
Nice.
Ready?
Pretty cool. And just like with the homing attack, that will chain, but chains automatically, so it's pretty neat. Alright. Hold right. Let's skip a little section there. Spin dash across. And now hold forward. Got a little shortcut. I've done those so many times that I can hardly even remember what's down the other way. There's some more crazy skips you can do on this one in the speed run, but I'm surprised there wasn't a Tikal orb there telling us that if we jump on panel number 1, it will take us to panels 2 and 3. Oh, come on. And rip speedrun. Alright. We'll get to see this level a couple more times as different characters, although it actually plays out a little bit differently depending on which character you use, which is neat. That's another thing this game does pretty well is most of the time, if you're going to the same level, you actually will see some different stuff that you didn't see as a previous character. Not always, but a lot of the time. Ooh, 40. Nice. Let's see if I can turn that into one more extra life. That is actually slightly faster, I believe. Alright, there we go. Perfect. This last hallway is pretty brutal. You don't get through it correctly. And then you're greeted by these things, which are absolutely terrifying. Alrighty.
Yes! Yeah, not bad.
Is that the hammers? I don't know what that sound is.
Hey, Sonic!
Hey Tails, what's up?
Tails, I'm glad you're okay. Ready to roll, champ? Let's go!
Roger!
Alrighty. So, yep, there's an Act 2. You get the upgraded tornado this time. Basically, it just means you can lock onto more... Come on. Lock on, please. I swear these are like the worst that I've ever gone through Sky Chase. But anyways, yeah, you can lock onto more targets at a time, and you have more opportunities to lock onto more targets at a time, so... I think the missiles also home in a little bit better. I could be wrong about that. But yeah, I generally think these sections are pretty cool. The only annoying thing is that you do have to play through the exact same thing as Tails, but, you know, whatever. Oh, this is terrible.
So far, so good.
Haha.
Hope you know what you're doing.
You bet. Watch this. Transforming now.
Whoa!
Let's do it.
Now it gets real. Actually, it stays exactly the same. But, okay. Don't worry, those don't hurt you, despite the fact that they look like they would. Now let's take care of that pesky cannon. You can do this way faster. I don't know. Okay. Ooh, that is really bad. Oh well, we'll just pretend that didn't happen.
Alrighty, we're in.
We gotta land on the egg carrier.
Whoops. I forgot something.
What's that?
There's no landing gear in this mode.
What? Wow, this thing is really
That was a
huge.
pretty soft landing for no landing gear.
No time to gawk now. We need to find
Yes,
Amy.
Sonic. Stop gawking and go.
You're right, my friend. So here we go.
Don't get too many ideas, you fools! You
This is
have
actually one of my
seen
favorite
power
moments in the entire
this
game.
vessel
It's
really has.
legitimately hilarious.
Get a load of this!
Right here.
Oh, wow! It's changed shape. Did you see that?
Darn. This makes
That little
it
look he
harder for
gives
us to
him,
get to
it's
the
great.
bridge.
I hate it when he doesn't listen.
I bet you weren't expecting this. The only way you can get to me is through the sky deck. Find out if you can figure this one out.
Oh,
I think I
yeah?
can figure it
Well,
out.
I'll show you. Bring it on.
Because it's
This
literally
must
right
be
there.
The way to the sky deck.